Okay, let's try this again. Hello and welcome to t.b.a. Ceramics. I'm Amelia, and I just want to spend a few minutes today talking to you about why I talk about non-ceramic tools on a ceramics channel and where I personally get my tools, giving you some ideas. Why am I talking about non ceramic tools on a ceramics channel? Well, I have years of experience in both ceramics and art shows, and the time will come when you've made enough work, even if you're just a hobbyist, that you're gonna want to sell some because, well, houses run out of room and eventually you will have enough coffee cups. So, the tools I'm going to talk about are tools I know will come in handy for art shows. Also, I make a lot of my own ceramic tools, and I do a lot of my own automotive repair. I would do home repair except for I rent and my landlord is really good. So, I all of these things take tools, and I have seen a lot of YouTube where you can get reviews of tools in the contractor sense, reviews of tools in the sense of how they would work for around the house, but nobody talking about how to use them in an art studio, in a ceramic studio, and we need a lot of tools. So, I'm going to tell you about them and review them and tell you what's good, what's not good, what's worth buying, what's not worth buying, so forth and so on. I'll also do the same to actual ceramic tools. I'll tell you when you should make it at home or when you should just go and buy it. I'm going to do all of this so you don't have to. Okay, so that's the why. Now, the where. Where do I personally buy tools? Well, I start my search on Craigslist for both pottery and non pottery tools. Just pretty much every day, either before I go to bed or when I wake up, sometimes both, I'll just open my local Craigslist and check for stuff I'm looking for. Sometimes I score big, sometimes I completely whiff. After Craigslist, I check sale ads. One of my personal favorite places to go is Harbor Freight. This is for a couple of reasons. One, my location, Harbor Freight, is really close. So that makes them handy. Secondly, since they've incited their Goldilocks system of consumer, prosumer, and professional level tools, I've found a lot there that is really useful. So I go to Harbor Freight a lot. If Harbor Freight was farther away, I might not. I also have a Wilco that's a farm supply store that contains a True Value. I spend a lot of time there. I also get tools at Dollar Tree. And yes, I'm going to do a video about the stuff to buy from Dollar Tree. It's not much, but the stuff you do buy, it's only $1. It's worth it. And I buy tools on eBay, I buy tools on Amazon. Basically, I buy wherever I can find something of good quality cheap. Because a little secret about doing this for a living, it doesn't pay really well. So that's why I shop at these places. I shop around, I check sale ads, I comparatively price. Now, you're going to hear me tout a lot about getting things from your local clay supply. Any pottery direct tool that you should not make at home, yes, get it from your local clay supply if at all possible. Local clay supplies are an amazing place full of knowledgeable people who will guide you right to the best tool for what you're looking for. They're full of clay bodies. People who make the clay can tell you exactly what clay you need. So, local clay supply is a wonderful place if you have one. If you don't, Clay Kingdom. I'm sorry, that might not be right because I don't buy a lot online because I have a wonderful local supply store, but online clay supply places, do not shy away from using them. I personally ordered my little Shimpo Aspire wheel off of Dick Blick because they had the best price. Now, do I always shop online? No. Do I always shop at the local stores? No. Do I shop at the local stores as much as possible? Yes. Even if you're going to a big box store, even if you're going to Harbor Freight, if you're going to Walmart, and yes, Walmart is evil, Walmart also has a lot of stuff really cheap, and again, we potters don't make a whole lot of money. Okay, so Walmart, any of these places, they might not pay a living wage yet, but they do create jobs, local jobs, and you're going to need people to have local jobs because you're going to be selling your pottery at shows. So buy as much as you can in the real world from a local business, even if that business is a big box store. Try to always save a couple of bucks if you can, and sometimes you can't. I'm doing this channel so you don't have to waste money. And above all, remember, we're supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun making your own tools, there's no shame in that. Go buy them. If you're not having fun bargain shopping, then don't. And one last thing I want to talk about, which is very hit and miss, but I personally enjoy doing this anyway, so I'd be doing it even if I wasn't looking for tools, but I look for tools all the time. And that is garage sailing. Get up early on Saturday morning, get a cup of coffee to go, and go drive around. Just check garage sales. Those 50-cent screwdrivers, those 40-cent wrenches, they're worth it. And besides, maybe you'll find a nice sofa cheap. Maybe you'll find something you never knew you wanted. And the biggest potter's secret people just can't seem to quite get across: always look for neat stuff. If you see a cookie cutter that will give you the exact shape you want, get that. And that's at the grocery store, great. If you're at the local, I don't know, Staples, and they've got craft booking roller printers that have neat patterns, get those. This is really how you can manage to get neat stuff and save a lot of money. Okay, I wanted to talk to everybody a little bit today. I'm going to try and do this every day. I might not always get to it depending on what I'm doing for the day. Thank you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and if there's something you want to see me review, put it in the comments. If there's a project you want to see me try and create that is ceramic related, put it in the comments. And if you are financially able without straining yourself, please contribute to my Patreon. The more you contribute to the Patreon, the more involved these videos can get. Maybe I can even get a decent video camera so I can stop filming on my phone. Well, thank you. Links below for the Patreon. And have a wonderful day. Remember, have fun.